Fancy seeing you here. You know that feeling on Sunday when it's 8:30 and it feels like the weekend's over already? I feel defeated. I feel let down and slightly morose. That tomorrow's Monday and I'm going to have to get up and look semi-presentable and go to work. And I shouldn't really be doing this either. But it's quite strong tonight as well. Transformers Armada. And every Armada needs some ships! Oh, now we've got several ships all built into one! Transformers Armada Tidlewave. Yes, it's not the Energon Tidlewave. I'm sure you're all sat there at home screaming, "You've got the wrong one, Dave." I bought this from All the Cool Stuff, stroke Don, the action figure collector at Auto Assembly. I like it. I really like it. There's one thing in its favour straight away, and that is this bad boy is absolutely huge. He's very, very big. I mean, let's put him up to... Who should we put him up to? Let's put him up to a Blur. He's big compared to a Blur. He's big compared to anything. And I think we might have discussed my penchant for large robots. Should we have a quick look at him? He's like this is his. It's like his Battlestar Galactica mode. He's an intergalactic spaceship designed for purging the galaxy of truth, justice, and the American way. He's a massive, great big bad guy that turns into an aircraft carrier, stroke spaceship, stroke shuttle thing. He's got some wheels underneath so he can roll. Okay, let's talk about some of the most important things that we have to talk about. How much kibble is there in this mode? Now, there's an aircraft carrier stuck on the front, but that's also the front of the spaceship, so that's not kibble. And there's these extra boat things that are on the side, but they're going to come in and then it's not kibble. There's no kibble on this. It's beautifully made. I suppose the only bit's here, but I like this V-shape because there's a main reason I like this V-shape. And it's down to me being a 37-year-old child in that this shape here is imagination. They haven't put on the back jets. They haven't put some lame attempt at sculpting some round circles with some lines that go duk, 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 like that in there to formulate jets. What they've done is gone, that's the back end of your spaceship, and you need to use your imagination. I like that. I like that it's up to the deep, dark depths of my brain to simulate this beautiful, big, in my head, blue glow that comes out of the back when you accelerate to make the whoosh. I love that. It's very, very good. This model, it's an 8 out of 10. It's a bit floppy. I mean, I'd like that to be stiffer, and it's a bit flaccid. It's getting on a bit. That's all I'm saying. But that's not nearly all. If we wrestle with it properly, you can go clunk, clunk, lift all of that apart, and then in here you've got extra bits like that, which leaves you with this left over, like that, which is great, and then that leaves you with this bit here, which is great, and then if you close all of this up, you end up what is essentially, if you're a Star Trek fan, a Maquis attack ship, which I really like, or off V from the original sort of 70s, 80s, can't really remember, 80s I think, 80s. It's just very nice. It's very Star Trek. If you watch Star Trek the motion picture at the beginning, they have one of their shuttlecraft that goes over under Golden Gate Bridge or something like that. And this looks like one of them. Like that. It's really nice. I like it. It's let me move some stuff out of the way so I can show you. It's got Minicom ports coming out all over the place. It's got jet wings that will go up or down. It's got wheels underneath so it will roll along. It's got toesies which you can sort of open up like that. So it's got, I don't know, what could you call that? A docking bay or or anything. So yeah, it's nice. And then, you know, if anyone's tired or anyone wants to have a little sit down, you can flap the top up like that. And for some obscure reason, and I don't get this in the least, but they've oh, come on, you bugger. They've included seats. Ding, 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 ding! On this flight on the Decepticon Airlines, we'd like to point out that you can sit down should you need to at any point if your legs get tired. Let's not go there, shall we? Let's just not leave it alone for now. So what you want to do with this is actually pull it apart like that, pull it apart like that, pull that like that, turn that like that. And we end up with one of those. So we're going to do the same again here. We're going to turn that like that. We're going to turn that like that. And we're going to turn that like that. That gives you... If I lift that up there and do that and do that, and I lift that up there and do that and do that. What's quite obviously robo legs. Put that to one side. Here we have the USS Tiny Grace battleship. This is probably the weak link of it. I'm not quite. It's not so successful, but it does have one little ace in its hole, one little gold star, and that is if you take this little lip here and you push on that. It's got an aircraft mode where it comes up from inside. How beautiful is that? And then you can just flap that back down. This is spring loaded, so as soon as it comes down, it delivers its payload of Minicon Justice. So that goes like that, and that's beautiful. You do get your little Minicon here, which we'll need shortly. What's he called? Grey and White Decepticon, part of the Seekers. You know when you get a mental block? He's a cone head. Mental block, I'm going to have to look it up. Ramjet! I thought it was Ramjet. You know when... here's Ramjet. He's not... He folds. He folds up just to fit him in the thingy-majiggy, which is fine. But what you do is you flap that down, you flap that down, you flap that up like that, and keep doing that, and fold. Son of a bitch, where you go up. There we go. So like that, and that folds underneath. And then you've got Ramjet, and he's okay, I guess, if you like minicons, but what he does do comes in a moment. Okay, what we're going to do with this in the meantime is pull it all to pieces, and we're going to put that with some legs. Left over, we've got this strange boat configuration. Now you put that like that, you put that like that, and now we've got this two-headed attack boat of justice, and I don't really get what its purpose is. It's got great big holes there, and these are... If you do that, then this will attach onto one of them. What I will say about that is it's not very good. Other people have done reviews, go and have a look. I could do it myself, I suppose, but I'm not... I don't want to sully my toy by dropping its standards, so... and that's all you have. But what you do is attach that onto Tidlewave's chest, and if you push him down, you get... Oh, the guns move! It's beautiful, it's beautiful! I love that. I don't know why it's cheesy. It doesn't really... Oh, there's nothing to it. It's not amazing. There's nothing particularly good about it. It's just... It's lovely. I like it. What we do next, though, is... Turn that upside down. Why have you done that, Dave? I see you ask. Well, what you do at the same time is if you do that, and you do that, and you do... that, you get an epic head reveal. We've done it the wrong way round. I know the head reveal should be at the end. I'm not quite sure who made those rules up. I'm a crazy danger reviewer and I'm breaking the rules. But as you can see, body, shoulders. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. I like leaving him on there. You can take him off and just have... But if you got him, you might as well show him off. So, and then we take these, which we looked at earlier. So you twist, you take the thumb and push the thumb up there, and you take the fingies and you push the fingies up there, like that, and all of a sudden you've got a fisty, and then you've got a joint there which gives you an army. So what you do is you take that square thing there and that plug there, push them in, and now you excuse me, I was overcome by the clickage. We're going to do it again. Twist, turn, fold, up, and there we go. More clickety click click joints. So that's going to go on there like that. We're going to turn that round the right way so it works, and there we have the top half Tidlewave. We're going to put him down for a moment. Then we've got massive, great big space legs, and in there we've got massive, the biggest clip. Look at that clip joint, and look at that post in there. And all you do is you take one and you take the other, and you just plug them in together. Now we have Transformers Armada Tidlewave in all of his massive, massive glory. So we've got lovely articulation on there with some beautiful clickage. We'll go out, in, out, and up and down, okay? In and up and down at the elbow. No wrist. Thumb will move as much as you like it to. Fingers will move, but all four at the same time. Same with that. We've got the pew 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 there. Shoulders don't need to... I mean, you can do that should you want to, but I'm not quite sure why you really want to. As far as legs go, it's not a downfall. It's just a hindrance a little bit. But while he can do the forwards and backwards, with regards to knee joints, all he can do is turn into a crab. But he can be the crab. He can be. We'll ignore that, and I'm gonna go Armada crazy for a little while. So if you don't mind, this is me and Armada Tidlewave saying I like big chunky toys, and I'm going to talk about about them on the internet. Thank you very much, and. As ever, it's Sunday night and I don't want to go to work tomorrow, so big up your bad selves.